Hello everyone, in this video we will cover the vocabulary of Unit 1 of the book Unlock 3. Page 16. Mental. Mental is related to the mind and thinking or happening only in the mind. You can talk about mental picture, mental image, mental health, mental well-being, mental growth, mental exercises. Maze. Maze is a complicated and confusing arrangement of streets, roads, tunnels, etc. As you see, Harry and Cedric are in the maze in Harry Potter movie, and the maze of narrow streets I was led through a maze of corridors. In the wild, in natural and in free conditions, not kept or controlled by people. Examples: there are very few pandas living in the wild now. Lions hunt for their prey in the wild. Reflect on, reflect upon. Reflect on means think about something carefully. He had time to reflect on his successes and failures. She likes to reflect upon her day before going to bed. Page 18. Abuse. Abuse means cruel or violent treatment of someone. You can say suffer a type of abuse. Suffer child abuse, suffer physical abuse, suffer sexual abuse or racial abuse or verbal abuse. Conditions. Conditions means the situation in which people live or work, especially the physical things that affect the quality of their lives. You can use these phrases: living conditions, working conditions, poor working conditions, poor living conditions. You can improve living conditions or improve working conditions. Cruel. Cruel means unkind. Cruel is the opposite of kind. When someone is cruel, he or she makes others suffer or makes them feel unhappy. His death was a cruel blow. Sometimes life seems unbearably cruel. It's cruel to tease someone about their appearance. She couldn't understand why people were being so cruel to the stray dog. Bullying is a cruel behavior that can hurt others deeply. Issue means subject or problem. Abortion is a highly controversial issue. The company is working to fix the issue with a website. Pollution is a major issue in many cities. Protect means keep safe. You keep someone safe, you keep something safe from something or against something. Examples: waxing your car will help protect against rust. Are we doing enough to protect the environment? Suffer means to experience physical or mental pain. At least he died suddenly and didn't suffer. She's suffering a lot of pain. Suffer from. The preposition is from. In everyday English, people use the verb have when they are talking about experiencing pain rather than suffer from. So they say somebody has a medical condition. Both her children have asthma. That is everyday language. But if you say both her children suffer from asthma, that is okay as well, but more academic. Survive means to continue to live after an accident, war, or illness. Only 12 of the 140 passengers survived. She survived the attack. People who survived cancer. Welfare means someone's health and happiness. Our concern is the children's welfare. The government is responsible for the welfare of its citizens. Page 22. Abandon means leave someone, especially someone you're responsible for. How could she abandon her own child? Many pets are sadly abandoned by their owners each year. Analysis, analysis, analysis of something. Analysis of genetic material, for instance. For analysis, blood samples were sent for analysis. Analysis means examination, a careful examination of a substance to see what it is made of. After the chemical analysis, they identified the unknown compound. Communicate, communicate with someone, communicate something to someone. Communicate means you exchange the message, you exchange information using words, signs, or writing, etc. We communicated by email. People use more than words when they communicate with each other. They use gestures to communicate with each other. Connect, connect with, connect to. Connect means to join two or more things together. The new bridge will connect the two cities. She tried to connect with her old friends on social media. Damaged, damaged. Something that is damaged has been harmed or injured, a damaged leg. She works with emotionally damaged children. Debate, debate. Debate is a long discussion of a particular subject in which people express different opinions, so they disagree mostly with each other. Debate over something, debate about something, debate between A and B. Environmental, environmental. Environmental means concerning or affecting the air, land, or water on Earth. Environmental means ecological. Environmental damage, environmental issues, environmental impact of pollution. Involvement, involvement in, involvement with. Involvement means participation. Involvement means the act of taking part in an activity or event, or the way in which you take part in it. Involvement in, for example, involvement in the Second World War, or involvement with a series of robberies. Supporter, supporter. Supporter means fan. A supporter, someone who supports a particular person, group, etc., is a supporter. For example, you can be a supporter of a particular football team. You can be a supporter of a political group. Or you can be a supporter of a movie star. Page 25. Melt, melt, melt. Melt means become liquid. If something solid melts, or if heat melts it, it becomes liquid. It was warmer now, and the snow was beginning to melt. Melt the butter in a saucepan. Source, source, source of something. Source means a thing, place, activity, etc. that you get something from. They get their money from various sources. Beans are a very good source of protein. Endangered, endangered. An endangered animal, bird, etc. is one that may soon no longer exist because there are so few of them. You can talk about endangered species. Many plants are classified as endangered due to habitat loss. Habitat is the natural home of a plant or animal. Examples: watching monkeys in their natural habitat. Damage a habitat, destroy a habitat, provide a habitat. Species or species, both are correct. Species means a group of animal or plants whose members are similar and can breed together to produce young animals or plants. As you learned earlier, you can talk about endangered species, or what else can I breed here. The polar bear is an endangered species due to climate change. Depend on, depend upon. Depend on or depend upon is the same as rely on. It means you need the support, help, or existence of someone or something in order to exist, be healthy, be successful, etc. The country depends heavily on its tourist trade. We depend entirely on donations from the public. So you can say depend on someone for something, depend on someone to do something, or depend on someone doing something. Damage. Damage means cause physical harm to something or to part of someone's body. The storm can damage the roof of your house. She accidentally damaged the vase while cleaning. Threat. Threat is the possibility that something very bad will happen. Threat of, threat from, under threat. The rising sea levels pose a threat to coastal communities. The weather report warned of a threat of severe storms. Pollution is a serious threat to the environment. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching and keep learning. Have a good day. Bye-bye.